Hi everyone, and welcome to our new MoovMoov video. In this video, we're going to look at how to change the tyre and inner tube on the rear wheel of an electric Dualtron Victor scooter. We tried to make sure that this video is as complete as possible, so that you have all the information you need to succeed. And please feel free to leave tips in the commentary. It will most definitely help out others. So let's begin by unscrewing the mudguard. It is fixed with 4 screws, 2 on the left part of the back fork and 2 on the other side. To take it off, you just have to unscrew the 2 screws on the left side, and you can then unscrew the 2 bolts on the right side, and take it all off. So here we've just unscrewed the 2 mudguard screws with a long 4mm Allen key. To access these screws more easily, here is a little technique that we like to use. Put a ratchet strap around the tyre. Check that there isn't air left in the tyre. And squeeze the wheel. That allows us to reduce the circumference of the tyre and have more space to unscrew the mudguard screws. Now remove the strap. Unscrew the 2 nuts with an 18mm Allen key. And take off the 2 washers. Now you can remove the right arm from the back fork. For that, we have 2 techniques. Technique 1. Place a cloth inside the arm to protect it. Get a long Allen key and hit it with a hammer to get the arm out of its axle. Technique number 2. You can use a little extractor tool. Just place it on the axles of the fork and pull the arm out. Now you can take off the 6 screws from the rim. If this is the first time that you're unscrewing them, it's possible that there is thread locker on the screws, making them really tight. So to avoid damaging a screw, we advise you to use good Allen keys, put some WD-40 on, and heat each screw well with a heat gun before unscrewing them. And now we can take off the rear wheel of our Dualtron Victor. Take out the 2 rim halves. And pull out the punctured inner tube. If your tyre is still good and you intend on reusing it, here is a little tip that will enable you to easily find the part, where maybe there's a nail hidden that you could puncture your new inner tube. Before taking out the inner tube, using a felt tip pen or a bit of sticky tape, mark on the tyre where the valve is located. Then take out the punctured inner tube and inflate it. Once you've done that, plunge the tyre in water to find the puncture. And then you can closely examine the area where there might be debris stuck. Now you can move on to fitting your new tyre. Begin by checking the direction of rotation, which is indicated on the side of the tyre. Place the inner tube inside, with the valve pointing towards the right. Next, put the two rim halves back on the tyre. You can put an Allen key between the holes to correctly position them, making sure that they are facing each other. Be sure to check that no part of the inner tube is touching the rim, so that it doesn't get pinched when you close everything. It's not mandatory at all, but to make it easier to put the wheel back in place, we like to hold the two rims together with two zip ties. Before reassembling the wheel, I like to take the opportunity to thoroughly clean the motor and degrease the brake disc. Then I add a small amount of WD-40 so that the rim slides easily around the motor. And I center the wheel in front of the holes. And then you can screw on the 6 screws one by one. When everything is tightly screwed, I tighten the new tyre with the strap. And I put some WD-40 on the two axles so that the arm slides more easily. Next, position the arm on the two axles. It requires a little precision, and you need to really focus on what you're doing. And when you've successfully aligned the cog wheels, tap the arm into place with a mallet. And then you can reattach the mudguard by tightening the two screws, replace the two washers, tighten the two nuts, and inflate the new tyre of your Dualtron Victor.